Eyewitness Weather forecast.
And a very good Friday evening to all. I know many of you are looking forward to the weekend, but unfortunately, unlike last weekend, the weather isn't going to cooperate much with us, especially during the day tomorrow when we have the chance of scattered thunderstorms, some of which could become strong to severe. But before we get to that, we did have another very summer-like day in the Mohawk Valley. Our temperature today was 82 degrees, and that low was on the mild side, once again 59. Both departments were about 10 to 12 degrees above average for this time of year, but still nothing record-breaking. However, the high temperature today was within 10 degrees of a record. So it definitely felt very June or July-like, as opposed to May 16th, and certainly nowhere near that 32-degree record low. Currently, it is not far from that high. We're still at 81 degrees, even as of 6:09 this evening, with plenty of sunshine in downtown Utica, although it does appear a bit hazy. Hazy, warm, and humid was the theme of today, other than if you saw an isolated or scattered shower or thunderstorm, which is where we're seeing a couple of cooler pockets. Down toward the southwest, we have middle and upper 70s, and same thing up toward the north and east. And we still have the potential for an isolated or scattered shower or thunderstorm over the next hour or two. You can see some of that here just getting into now Madison and portions of Chenango County, and where you have that cooler pocket up toward the north and east. That's rain cooled air up into the Adirondacks as well. But most of the thunderstorm activity is missing us down toward the south this evening. I'm not expecting much of anything strong or severe, but if we were to see a shower or thunderstorm in the next 1 to 3 hours, the likelihood of that would be highest south of the thruway, as you can see here on our futurecast. Other than that, we'll start with clear skies tonight and then deal with some clouds, and you'll notice we have one round of rain moving through mid to late morning tomorrow, and then we'll deal with another round moving through late afternoon into the evening, and that looks like that has the greater potential of becoming severe. And then we'll just be dealing with a lot of clouds tomorrow night into Sunday. So the main hazards tomorrow are damaging winds, hail, heavy rain, and isolated tornado cannot be ruled out. And from Cooperstown, Utica, Boonville points west, it's a marginal risk, but for many portions of Herkimer, portions of eastern Otsego County down closer toward Albany, you do have a slight risk from the Severe Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma. And when we see a severe thunderstorm warning, the base for that is 1-inch hail, 58-mile-an-hour winds. That's quarter-sized hail. If you see a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, that's for 70-mile-an-hour winds. And then when it's destructive, that's 80 miles an hour, if not greater. And that's what will trigger an emergency alert to go off on your phone, other than when we see a tornado warning or a flash flood warning. Those always pop up. So obviously that's not to scare you, but that's to prepare you for what we have tomorrow. 75 to 80 for the high, and then 60 to 65 as we go through Sunday, with breezy conditions as well. But Monday looks mainly dry, just a little breezy as well.
Thank you, Jordan. Coming up next on
Now, your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
And a very good Friday evening to you. Once again, I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking more chances for showers and thunderstorms as we go into the weekend. Unfortunately, some of those could be strong and severe as well. But as far as today's temperatures were concerned, we were actually 83 degrees for the high. That's a full 14 degrees above the average high for this time of year. And our average low was 47. Obviously, we were 12 degrees above that as well. We've been above average most of this week, and today that trend continued. Obviously not near the records of 90 and 32 respectively, but this is a picture that I actually took earlier this evening. This is from Waterville, Oneida County, just as the sun was beginning to set. And you can see here it's like the tale of night and day, because as you look off toward the southwest, more toward Madison County, it's fairly light outside, but more toward Otsego County, excuse me, it was a lot darker with those storms moving through, and that's the storm that produced that flash flood and severe thunderstorm warning, but those have since expired. Right now we're dealing with clear skies, and as of 11:10 this evening in downtown Utica, it is 64 degrees, and clouds will be on the increase during the overnight hours. Temperature is not decreasing much, though. We have a couple of upper 50s to the north, Boonville at 57, Old Forge at 58. The rest of us from the thruway onto the south are into the lower and middle 60s, with the exception of Hamilton at 59. And those storms that we were tracking earlier this evening have moved off toward the east into Schoharie County, Albany County, Schenectady County, so basically out of our area. And then we have more where that came from off toward the west. And this will be our issue heading through tomorrow from Michigan down toward Missouri, is where we're dealing with that severe weather. Unfortunately, for for the second night in a row there. So we'll see increasing clouds during the overnight hours. Temperatures not decreasing much though. And then we'll deal with that first round of storms late tomorrow morning with a warm front moving through, and then the second round moves through tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, and that's the one that has the potential to bring some stronger thunderstorms with it. And for that reason, Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk of severe weather from Herkimer County down toward Otsego County, portions off toward the east, and then points west closer toward Syracuse. We do have a marginal risk for severe weather, the main threats being some damaging winds, hail, heavy rain, as well as an isolated tornado, and obviously thunder and lightning going to be impacts as well. As you go through the next couple of days, you likely won't need to water your gardens, at least over the weekend on Saturday and Sunday with the showers lingering. But Monday and Tuesday will be dry, so you'll definitely want the watering out then. 60 to 65 overnight tonight. It'll start out clear and then will become cloudy, and then we'll be dealing with those showers and thunderstorms around 7 to 11 a.m. Scattered storms, some strong towards severe, especially the afternoon and evening hours, 75 to 80. But that's the last of the unseasonably warm temperatures. 65 as we go through Sunday because of that front moving through, and then the rest of next week, Monday through Friday, will be in the upper 50s to lower 60s, but it remains dry up until we get to Thursday and Friday when there could be a few showers around.
And of course, next weekend is Memorial Day weekend. It looks like we're going to have some nice cool temps, maybe a bit of sunshine as we get there.
I'm hoping, but you never know. Things can change between now and then, so I'm hoping for sunshine as well, even if it's a little cool.
Well, hopefully the rain holds off for those Memorial Day parades and ceremonies.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Jordan. Coming up next on Eyewitness.